Hello and welcome to Culture Shock on FCTV. I am your host, Grace, and in our studio today is Thomas Edward. Thank you so much, Thomas, for coming in today. So today I have his glasses on and he has mine.
Yep.
Yeah, so are you feeling like Grace with them on?
Yeah,
Yeah?
very much so.
Yeah, because I feel a lot
working.
like Thomas Edward, very
Yeah.
cool filmmaker. Like.
It works. It works.
Yeah, it works. Do I give the vibe off?
Yeah, you do actually.
Oh,
I'm satisfied.
cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Maybe I should be the filmmaker today.
You could. I'm okay with switching. Can we switch right now? All right,
Yeah,
let's go,
yeah.
let's
I'm
go.
down
All right,
for the switch.
all right.
Let's see these.
There we go.
And I'm back to Grace. And you're
Thomas Edward.
Thomas Edward now. Alrighty, Thomas. So first for this interview, I just want to get into, let's dive in, right?
Yeah.
I want to know all about what got you into movies. What began to intrigue you into the art of film?
Like most people, I started watching movies when I was a kid, and it was mostly my father. He would just, we're watching this now, and I have no idea what it was. He wouldn't give me a synopsis, a title, okay, we're watching this. And he would show me films that maybe a father shouldn't show his kid at such a young age, but I appreciate that now.
Like what?
I think one of the first ones he showed me, aside from like Disney movies and here and there, the first like violent one was actually Alien.
Alien!
So, yeah.
Wow, and what age was that at?
6, 7 maybe?
Alien at 6, 7.
Obviously I didn't know what was going on aside from being terrified, but no, it left a big impression on me. For sure.
Wow,
obviously.
yeah, no, I'm sure. Would you say that Alien or movies of this sort stayed with you now?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah?
It's still one of my favorites. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what aspects of, would you say, I guess, Alien, let's just go straight into using that one. What aspects would you say Alien impacted your experience in life? Did it stay with you through your art of filmmaking?
Yeah, it would. It would. I would say that when it comes to filmmaking, I love how subtle it is.
Oh, yeah.
It isn't, and granted it does have jump scares, but they're used right. I noticed that horror movies today, for the most part, a jump scare isn't subtle. It's something.
It's immediate.
Yeah, it's immediate.
It's a jump.
And they add a score that, and it's like, hey, they're telling you, be scared now.
Yeah.
But to me, a jump scare isn't scary. It just startles you. It's like if a friend just pops around the corner and you're pissed at them for about 2 seconds and then you move on with your life.
Okay.
Alien does, I mean, granted, like I said, it has those elements, but it's subtle.
So you're saying it doesn't use the jump scare
No,
just for
yeah,
the
just
jump
for
scare.
that. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
It starts off slow. You get to know the characters, and even when I watch it to this day, I'm mostly hyperventilating as I watch it. So, and I don't really recall any that I've seen recent movies that have done that, where it's just intense and it's just this climax that you know is coming. You just don't know how and when exactly.
Wow. So you really have a full analytical perception on film, I would see. And I definitely want to get back more into that after the commercial break. Alrighty, and we're back. So I would love to hear more from Thomas Edward here, the great filmmaker. Alrighty, Thomas. So tell us, we were just talking on Alien. So that genre of film, would you say that is your favorite film genre, or the film genres that you like to go for, or does it range?
It ranges. It also fluctuates depending on the time of the year. I prefer drama, and I guess in a kind of a way, I would consider Alien a drama. But dramas I prefer if I were to, someone, tell me which one you prefer. If I had to pick, it'd be dramas. Mostly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's where you stray towards in your film now?
Yeah. For the most part, yes.
Oh, okay. So tell me, what impact do you believe movies have on our culture now compared to a decade to 20 years ago?
I would say that I've noticed a big change, and mostly not just the movies, but how audience tend to react to movies.
Oh, which is more important.
Yeah, I've noticed it's very black and white now. It's either you love a movie, it's the greatest movie ever made in the history of every single film ever made, or it's the worst movie ever made in the history of everything. I haven't really seen many people with the gray area. As an example, this is now a taboo movie to bring up, which is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. It's one of those two. It's either this is the best Star Wars movie ever made,
wow,
or the worst Star Wars movie ever made, and no gray area whatsoever.
That makes a lot of sense, and I have to be honest, I am guilty of doing so.
I can be that way from
Yeah,
time
and
to
I
time.
think we all are at sometimes. You either are just completely head over heels in love with the movie, great, amazing, like groundbreaking, really, or it's like, what was that horrific film?
Yeah.
Which I've heard a lot of people go with the Star Wars that you mentioned.
Yeah.
It's a big jump or a big fall in
Yeah.
there. So tell me, what movie has impacted you in a way that has formed you into the person you are today? Do you have that one?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
And it's a semi-recent one. It's maybe it's 11 years old now. It's There Will Be Blood by P.T. Anderson.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, and tell me, what has that film done for you?
That film, granted, like I said, been watching movies since I was a kid. That was the film, one of the three, that all came out that year that made me decide, this is what I want to do from now on.
Wow, what emotional reaction did you have from watching it?
I was completely overwhelmed by what I saw the first time. I saw it opening night.
Wow.
Mostly Daniel Day-Lewis's incredible performance. I mean, what isn't he amazing?
Of course.
As dark as his character was, I also kind of related to him. That kind of just that competition he couldn't resist, and he wouldn't no matter what. No one, including his son, was going to get in his way. And in subtle ways, I can relate to that.
Yeah, he was very specific about what he wanted and who he was as a person, his actions.
Yeah.
And would you say that you relate to that?
Yeah, I relate to that. He knows who he is.
Oh.
And he doesn't.
And you feel you do as well?
For the most part, yes. Yeah, there are times where I'm like, why the hell did you do that? Whatever it was.
Who am I?
Yeah,
from
yeah.
that?
Like, why are you just looking at yourself in the mirror like, ugh.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Those days
yeah.
happen even for Thomas Edward.
Yeah. We all have those moments.
Absolutely. So tell me, in a film or family aspect, what movie or shows that you and your family always watch together, and it was like the iconic show or movie that was a bonding experience?
This movie is so much family to me, especially my father and I, that I have to watch it every single year, and that's A Christmas Story.
A Christmas
Yeah.
Story. Oh, of course. And I'm guessing you guys all watch it together on Christmas Day.
So, I mean, we haven't as of late, because my father, lives out of state. But he either I would call him, he would call me like, "Are you gonna watch it?" Like,
Wow.
yeah,
So
I
thank
have
you
to.
so much for letting us get in depth into Thomas Edward. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming today
Thank you
on
for having
Culture
me.
Shock. Thank you guys.